But yeah, so this tournament though, you get to grand finals against Itabashi. Are you feeling confident about winning this? Have you played the Geef matchup heavy at a high level? It's hard to get that experience in NA.
I haven't really like the only Geef I probably played was probably like Ramsey and like random, rank matches, but
Right.
I haven't really played too much Geef, so like I wasn't too like I wasn't too familiar with like all the options that Geef could really have. But even like when we were playing, like looking back at the matches, he like his main kind of focus was just like burning my drive meter. And he did a lot of like drive rush, charge heavy punch, but like
yeah.
that kind of stuff is just like me not seeing it, and also I like that's kind of one of those things where like you kind of just go to the lab, but also it's kind of like, do I check this drive rush and get hit, or do I not do I just block and get SPD'd? So
yeah, drive rush is the ultimate mix-up, man. It's so subtle, like when they press the button, what button they press, at what point in the drive rush, from how far away. Like it's so hard to mitigate, and then adding armor on top of that with drive rush stand heavy punch from Zangief.
Yeah.
Itabashi played that really well. But were you thinking like, oh man, I might get into Capcom Cup now? Like what is your thought here? Because the format, we talked about how rough it is and how you're in, besides like a region like Japan, you're probably in top 3 worst regions to be in, or best regions, depending on how you look at it. Hardest regions to qualify out of. And it's only gotten easier because out of the 4 qualifications that happened, Punk and Mena RD happened to win the premieres to get out of your region. So it only got
easy,
as hard as it is now, because people actually were that good, they got out of it. So were you thinking like, oh crap, I have a chance now? Like I can actually do it here now?
I was thinking, that was kind of what I was thinking. I was like, man, if I could just qualify here, I don't have to play in, World Warriors. I could just relax until like, January or February, whenever Capcom Cup is, and, just kind of like practice here and there, but like nothing too serious. But yeah, it kind of sucks. Like that was kind of I feel like my opportunity. I mean, obviously I still got the World Warrior, but that was kind of like one of my best shots to get in, I feel like.
Right. So when you lose, is it like shit?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I might not qualify again. Like, is that a thought that you had?
It like I said, it sucks because like even last year I was like, I'm not playing bad. It's just like my region's kind of stacked. But that's kind of why like I'm so against this format. Like if it were 2019, like I feel like myself, nephew, Dual Kevin, like we've had a lot of strong players in this region. I mean, in US in general. So like all of us would probably be qualified by now, but like the way this format kind of is, it's just like we're getting screwed over.